Hello, happy Friday. How's all my sewing peeps today? It's Trish here from Pinky's Farm, and today is time for another Friday Sews. So we're going to start with what I'm wearing. I am up here in the sewing room. It is roasting hot, but for you guys, I'm going to do it, okay? So stand by. I'm going to show you my latest make, which is McCall's 8214. I made this view, and it could not be simpler. It has grown on sleeves. I used a border print. See if you can see the ruffle. It's like a garden at the bottom. It starts kind of green leaves and stuff, and then it goes up to this rose garden, and then that's attached to just gray with white dots. There's no zipper, there's no hook and loop. It goes right over your head. This could not be a simpler pattern. There's no way they could make it any easier. And I went looking for reviews on this pattern, or just pictures of someone who had made it, or anything I could find about McCall's 8214. And there was nothing on Instagram, nothing on YouTube, nothing on the internet in general. So I thought maybe there's something I don't know about this pattern that's bad, but I can't complain. I made this in a couple hours. I will be making more of these because this is just my style. It is a loose summer dress with a tier at the bottom. I mean, I did forget to put the pockets in, so I may have to go back and do that. But doesn't get any easier, doesn't get any more comfortable. I have plenty of space for the girls, and I really like it. I made this in a size 16. I did use the 5/8 inch seam allowance, and it fits me perfect. So next on my table is Simplicity 9100. I am making this view. Isn't that a cute, like little tennis skirt? And it looks really simple. If you look at the line drawings, the back is extremely simple. And does it have a zipper? It doesn't show that it has a zipper, unless maybe it has a side zipper, but I think it just slips right over your head, kind of like the one I'm wearing now. So that's my favorite thing, no zippers. Oh, you know what? I bet it has an invisible zipper. No zipper that I ever make is going to be invisible. I don't care how many tutorials I watch. It doesn't matter how many people show me how. My zippers are never invisible. So if that miracle does happen, I'll be sure and share it with you, but right now I'm thinking it's probably not going to. And I don't care. Like, I'm not doing this for a haute couture or something, you know. I'm just doing it to make me happy, and if I can get away with not putting any closure in it, that's a good day. So anyways, that's what's on my table. You may recall that I'm making it from, let's grab it, this pretty blue fabric that had the birds in flight, and then it had a border at the bottom. And it looks like the Capitol here in the picture. So, but it's just a really pretty, it's got fountains and flowers and stuff in the bottom. So the plan is birds in flight on the top and the border print fabric on the bottom. So wish me luck on that one, because I barely scraped up enough fabric, and I had to shorten the bottom substantially, so you can see where I have folded it up so that it would fit on the fabric. So I lost a good inch there off of the bottom pieces. So fingers crossed that it's not gonna be too short, but I can always add a band or something to it. So that's what's on my table. The question for this week, yay me, I remembered the question from Facebook. I mean, I never remember this, but this time I have a definitive answer straight off the top. I know exactly what the answer is. And the question was, what's your favorite thing to make? Well, mine is definitely dresses. I mean, I have so many dresses, but I wear all those dresses, and I have a lot of them because dresses are my version of shorts. I do not like to wear shorts in the summer. I rarely wear pants even in the winter. And I do sew some tops and some pants and shorts occasionally. But predominantly for me, I'm a dress girl. And dresses are just cooler and more comfortable, and they're pretty. And I wear them around the house. I put my nice little sandals on with them, and I wear them around the house whether I'm going anywhere or not. So um, I used to just dress down in farm clothes all the time, but now I just, if I have to go out and do farm stuff, I can switch into some of those grungy farm clothes. But in general, especially now that it's really hot, I'm not outside that much during the day. I want to be in a dress. So I can see that this dress needs ironing really bad. I made it yesterday in a couple hours. It went through the wash, and I popped it out and popped it on to show to you this morning. And it needs a good start ironing and steaming. So forgive the wrinkly parts, but I really like this dress. I'm feeling very happy about this dress. Okay, but we've covered that already. What else? Let's see. Let's talk about what else sewing is there. Oh, we have my Zoom calls this week. And on Tuesday, we have a Zoom call with Jen and myself and Michelle and Carmen and Maudie. And Maudie actually kind of runs the thing. And that's always fun. Half the time, half the people are missing, but whoever shows up on a Tuesday evening that wants to sew a little bit and chit chat about it, we get together, and I love that. I cherish that time, and it has helped me stay focused on my sewing. So I love that because like Jen is always sewing something. Maudie is always working on some leather piece. Michelle is usually sewing too if she's there, like sometimes she can't be there. Yeah, in general, it really helps me keep up with having a project going at all times and having something like handwork to work on or cut pattern out or something during the Zoom call. And then we also had a fabulous Zoom call this past week with Jen, myself, Carol Bevan, Adam Birch, and Andra from Andra Makes. And it was so exciting to talk to Andra. This was the first time she's joined our Zoom call, and we just had a blast getting to know her. And I was just excited because she's one person that I haven't spoken to much, and I really admire her. So yeah, it was great. Andra, thanks for joining us. I really enjoyed your company. And Adam too. I mean, it's so fun to get to know people's personalities, their sense of humor, get to know them on a personal level. I just love that. And I had never expected when I started YouTube, I never expected subscribership. I never expected I was going to be Zoom calling with people. I just thought I was going to get sewing ideas and I was going to give sewing ideas. But, now subscribership and people making comments and liking and stuff, that has become really important to me because it is the avenue of getting to know people. It's not about the numbers for me. It's about meeting people in this community that I share something in common with, because where I live, nobody sews. That's not so true. My mother sews, but she doesn't sew in the volume that I sew. She's a really good sewist, but yeah, she just doesn't sew that much anymore. She's more of a quilter. So I don't have someone that I can talk to about it. My husband is sick and tired of hearing about sewing, I'm sure. Just like I'm sick and tired of hearing about, how many wrenches and hammers he's got out there in the shop. Can't relate. So yeah, it's just nice to have somebody that I can share that on a personal level. Okay, I think I've said that 5 ways, the same sentence. I did have a birthday this past week, and looky here at what Jen sent me. And those are gone now. FYI, they were gone pretty quick. I did hide a couple of them just in case someone got snacky at night around here and wanted to steal one. So, had to protect the precious. And then here's another gift I got. And that was a box from my friend in North Carolina, and she always finds amazing, amazing stuff and this time was no different. And she actually sent me some fabric that is identical, is the exact same fabric as the wallpaper that I ordered for my bathroom. It was on Spoonflower, and I did not bring that up the stairs. Naughty, naughty. I didn't bring that up the stairs because it's still in the box downstairs. But one thing that I did pull out of that box that I wanted to show you was this adorable little guy right here. This is this little unicorn. And of course, his puffy tail pulls out. And it's a tape measure. Then you just hit the button and up his tail comes. Is that not the cutest thing you've ever seen? Oh my gosh, it's so fluffy. I love it. So anyways, I've had that up on my sewing machine, sitting next to me and using it every now and then. But it's just, that was just really cute. She also gave me a poster that you would have seen in my thumbnail that says sewing because murder is wrong. And that is so me also, because I'm just the sarcastic, you know, stabby one. I don't know. But anyways, she knows that it's my therapy also. So that was fun. Had a good birthday. Everyone that I love, you know, made sure they reached out in contact with me. It was just really sweet. What else is going on? As far as life otherwise, I'm just planning on this next week doing lots of sewing, and I have picked out a piece of furniture that we have down in our garage that I'm going to make an ironing station out of. It's just a long piece. It's got wheels on the bottom. It's got some shelves and cabinets in the bottom, but it's very narrow. I think it would be a perfect ironing station, and that is something that I lack extremely in this sewing room is, you know, a large space to iron on, so, and some storage beneath it. So that is on my radar. Maybe when I go to Hobby Lobby today, I'll look for some fabric to go on top of that. I do need to paint it first, so this weekend I'll probably start painting that. So picking out the fabric, getting the wood to put on the top and the cushion and everything to go on it. So that's kind of exciting. Once that's done and I get this sewing room rearranged, I am going to share it with you guys so you can see what the space looks like. It's pretty darn small, and it's pretty darn jammed up with stuff. So I would like to weed things out, and I really need to destash, but I'm just too lazy to go about it. You know, it's a lot of work to destash. I mean, you got to list this stuff online, you got to deal with the people, and then you got to part with the fabric, but I just have way too much. I really need to do it. So I guess that's about it, other than just household chores, and got way too much sun this week. We're on 2.5 acres, which doesn't sound like much, but when you have to be out in the sun mowing it, it is hard on the body. And so I had sunscreen on, I had a hat on, I had my arms covered, but I still freckles, and burn. So I just did the best I could with the situation that I had. I just wanted to knock it out and get it over with, but did get too much sun. That explains the wrinkles and the freckles. Let's see. I guess that's all I have. So I just want to say thank you to everybody, that I've been Zooming with, who is so fun to talk to you, and I just love the relationship that we're building. B, everybody who likes and subscribes and comments to me, because I love all of you guys too, even if I haven't met you in person yet. I leave that at a yet. And let's see. I hope everybody gets to sew a lot. I hope your weather is great and not blistering like mine is. And on that note, I'll bid you farewell. Have a great weekend. Bye.